About set to go, and today on the hill, number 43. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Righty delivers, swings and misses.
One ball,
that's strike
two
two.
strikes.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one out now. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third.
Here's a Mets lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, J.D. Martinez.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Two out, space is empty. Swings and misses, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Toronto, and towing the slab in this one, Tyler McGill. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Here's George Springer to start it off. Looking for his first big league hit right here. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And it's caught for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. And another ball. To the right side, Alonso steps on first for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Fouled off. He was late. One and two now. On the ground. And that one handled. Jump throw on target. He got him. Nice play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the veteran second baseman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a 1-1. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Spencer Horwitz. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez makes the grab. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Base is empty, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Next pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. Two outs. Upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Addison Barger now at the plate. And a pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And a pitch. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. A little bit high, and it's 3-2. Number 36 waiting to hit for Toronto. And a 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Here's Starling Marte.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
1-1 now. And a foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And his first big league hit is a double. Starling Marte with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now Bader up to the plate. The pitch. Base hit right field. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out. Harrison Bader with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it bangs off the wall. In comes the runner from third. And it's 1-0. And he's got a double. To the plate. And he's out. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Man at second. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Finds its way through, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Up next for the Mets,
Francisco Lindor with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Two on, one out. On the ground to first, could be two. To second, that's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the shortstop, number 36.
Snyder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard ground ball, base knock. No outs. Runner at first. Nathan Lukes next up for the Blue Jays. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one to first. Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. Lindor, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the last half of the 3rd.
2 balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Save! So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
McGill throws over. Lukes back in on a dive. Bounced up the middle. Toss to Alonso. That takes care of Springer.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Start of the 4th, leading off, Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And another ball.
2-2 the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And downstairs. And that's outside. Full count 3-2. Hit hard. That gets through. And that gives J.D. Martinez a chance to hit with 2 out.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Man at first, J.D. Martinez. Up now for the Mets. 2 outs. That's a strike. Now 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Kicks and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Spencer Horwitz next up for the Blue Jays. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. That's out to center field. Bader racing after it. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
High fly ball out to left field. Lukes hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 44.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 43 departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. A new pitcher in the game, Zach Pop, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-hander, up and throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay in there safely.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner at third with one gone. And now Francisco Alvarez. And he deals. Fought off foul.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bader stands at third with one gone in the inning. That misses. 3-2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
The pitch. Chases that one out of the zone, and the inning is over. So the Jays' pen does its job nicely there. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here comes a pitch. Strike three, got him swinging. And now one away.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Bounce it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, number 36. 2 outs. In the air, left field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Shades of Juan Marichal in this one, Boog. Outstanding work on the mound. A one-hitter for your first MLB win. Certainly something special.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.